Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the Seth Floyd Show. I'm your host, Seth Floyd Hansen. We are talking 49ers. We are talking schedule today. Thank you for the one person who subscribed since the last video. I told you if you subscribed, you'd be number 400, but someone else unsubscribed, so I'm still at 399. Thank you for your pity subscribe if that was you. I'm looking for one more pity subscription to get me to 400. That would feel good. Trying to get to 500, hopefully before the end of the season. We'll see. Maybe I got to make better content. I don't know. You give me ideas of what you want to see, what you think will help with subscriptions. Thank you for being here. Guys, 49ers 2-0. This is not going to be my preview video for the Cardinals yet. I'll do that tomorrow or Thursday. I'm recording this on Tuesday. So I wanted to do this because mathematically it's a puzzle to me to get into the playoffs. Okay, this year, like 2023, I didn't care about this. 2023, all I cared about was being the 1 seed, right? We were such a good team. It was obviously going to make the playoffs. It was pretty clear you were probably going to win the division, definitely later in the year. But how do the 49ers piece this thing together to make the playoffs this year? And most 49er fans are like, duh, we're going to make the playoffs. Like, you feel that good, and that's good. I'm trying to take a realistic approach, and I'm trying to take a tangible, like, where are the 10 wins coming? So we're at 2-0. We are at 2-0. This is how the rest of the schedule reads, okay? And you tell me, you think in your mind, are there 8 more wins on this schedule? Out of the 15 games that are left, are there 8 more? So you tell me. You've got Cardinals, Jaguars, at the Rams, at the Bucks. You have the Falcons at home, Sunday Night Football, at the Texans, at the Giants. You get the Rams at home, at the Cardinals. You're home for the Panthers, Monday Night Football, at the Browns. Sucks. Late November at the Browns. They're not a good team, but we know how that went in 2023. Then you have a bye week. Titans at home, at the Colts on Monday night, the week of Christmas, and then Bears at home, Sunday Night Football, and then you round it out, Seattle at home, week 18. So here's what I did. Asking myself, are there 8 more wins on this schedule? I, of course, think there are, but I wanted to break it down. The first thing I do when I look at a schedule for the Niners is I wanted to find, I'll just tell you, to find 8 more wins, I wanted to start with what are the games that you feel like are an automatic W? How many games are left where you're like, if we don't win, it's because we played terrible and it's like a big upset. Not like it's a 50-50 game, not like Seattle, like we were all like, yeah, we should beat Seattle. We should beat them. But if we had lost, that wouldn't have been like a big upset on the road, anything like that. Losing to New Orleans. Now, I know we had Max, so maybe it would have been less of an upset, but let's assume Brock had played and you lost to New Orleans. That would be like panic mode. We lost a dumb game we shouldn't have lost. So what are the games left on that schedule that you automatically feel like you should win? Okay. When I went through, I just by principle, I cannot ever chalk up division games as automatic wins. I think division games are the weirdest thing in the NFL. They're always close. They always get scary. Maybe if it was like late in the year and one team is 2-10 and you're 11-1, then fine. Then you can chalk that up. Even then, weird things happen. So out of mine that I have chalked up that I think you should win, none of them are division games. That doesn't mean I don't think you're going to win them. I think you're going to win most of your remaining division games. However, we have 5 left, so I think you're going to win at least 3 of them. But I didn't count any of those as the automatic wins because it's a division, okay? So here are the ones I have. The Jaguars in 2 weeks. I don't feel like they're clicking on all cylinders. I think there's drama with Trevor Lawrence and Liam Cohen. I think they have to travel all the way to San Francisco. And I think Brock is for sure going to play by then. You also will have Demarcus Robinson in that game. No George Kittle yet, but I feel very confident in that. Trevor Lawrence has never played good against us. I think this is going to be the 3rd time we've played him. I'm very confident in that game, and I will be disappointed. Jags fans, if you're in the chat, I'm not meaning disrespect, but I'm just saying, like, I don't find your team very scary at the moment. You'd have to show me more than your quarterback and your head coach arguing with each other on the sideline. I need Brian Thomas to catch more balls over the middle and not worried about his head, okay? Also, I need Trevor Lawrence to stop throwing so many hospital balls, okay? After the Jaguars game, you have a 4-game stretch that is the toughest. 5-game stretch that is, no, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toughest 4-game stretch on the schedule. None of those are automatic dubs. Rams, Bucks, Falcons, Texans. I'll come back to that after, okay? After that, you go to the Giants. Now, that should be a win. I think the Giants are frisky. It doesn't help that you're playing in New York. And as of right now, in the middle of week 3, if you don't beat the Giants, like, you will be disappointed. Now, that could change. Maybe Jackson Dart gets in there and is just like a top 5 quarterback and we don't know, and then fine, like, I'm wrong, but that's because things changed. But right now, if you don't go in and take care of business in New York, I think you will feel disappointed because you should win that game. Doesn't mean you can't lose that game. Doesn't mean like they're not good enough to beat you, because they are, but it just feels like that's a game you should win, okay? Rams at home, no. At Cardinals, no. No division games. Panthers at home, Monday Night Football, the week of Thanksgiving. That should be an automatic dub. Monday Night Football at home. Don't even come at me, Panthers fans. I know you're not feeling very good about it either. Now, I put at the Browns as a W. We know how weird that gets, and before the season started, I said we're going to lose this game, and we very well might. After what happened in 23, like, good night. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you're playing late November in Cleveland. Like, that's not ideal. Who knows who will be playing quarterback for Cleveland at that time. Cleveland's got a good defense, but I think most people, if the Niners keep trending in the direction they're trending, will feel like, yes, you should beat the Browns on the road, even though it's on the road late November. Okay, so right now we're at the Jags, the Giants, Panthers, Browns. Those feel like 4 you should win, and it's a pretty decent upset if you don't win. So that's 4. We need 4 more on the whole entire schedule to get to 10. Then you get a bye. Then you get the Titans at home. I don't think the Titans are terrible. I don't think they're coached well. I think Cam Ward is a very good quarterback, and I'm a believer in what Cam Ward is going to be. I know never in a million years would I pick Cam Ward, and I can't even tell you their coach's name. It's like it's blanking right now in my head. Cam Ward and their head coach versus Brock Purdy and Kyle Shanahan. I think Titans are going to have a new coach after this season. That's what I feel, which is good, Titans fans. If you're a Titans fan, that's good because you have the quarterback. I believe you have the quarterback. You need a coach who can take them to the next level. And you play in the AFC South, which is great. That feels great because you have a real chance to win that if you get the right coach, okay? So Titans at home. If that game was on the road, maybe I'd hesitate a little more, but Titans at home. This is the funny one, at the Colts. Because before the season started, I for sure would have said, yes, that's a dub. This is Monday Night Football in Indianapolis, and I don't feel like I can put it as an automatic dub anymore because of how good Daniel Jones is playing. Now, 2 games, like, you could be the New Orleans Saints from last year for all we know. The Saints look like world beaters, and all of a sudden they sucked. But I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, I think, because we play in Indianapolis on Monday Night Football for that game, and I think the Niners should win it, but it's definitely not an automatic. And there's a lot of time between now and then. But as of right now, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt because I think they have a good roster. I think the quarterback has been the situation there, which is obvious. Jonathan Taylor's balling out, Michael Pittman, and they're playing well. So I think they're a good team. Just can Daniel Jones keep it going? We don't know. And Colts fans, you don't know either. The truth is you don't know either. He might, but he might not. So whatever, but I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. Just say that's not an automatic W. And then the Bears. The Bears one they look bad. Maybe things change, but as of right now, the Bears look like they're in trouble. They look like they don't know what they're doing. Blew that game to the Vikings week 1, and then the Vikings looked completely inept against the Falcons. So that makes me feel even worse about the Bears, who looked atrocious against the Lions. So my automatic W's, I've got Jags, Giants, Panthers, Browns, Titans, Bears. That's 6. Now, again, if you're just joining, if you're tuning in, this isn't live, but if you caught this part, I'm not saying, of course, nothing in the NFL is ever guaranteed. I'm just saying you're looking at these and you think those should be a win, and if we don't win, it's an upset. We majorly underperformed and played bad. Hold on. Close the door, bud. Close the door. No, I didn't leave. I haven't left yet. Close the door. My son. I'm going to take him to preschool here in a second. Also, I'm sweating like crazy. You guys see this? Hot, Texas. Those are games you should win. If you don't, then that sucks. Doesn't mean, like, you get what I'm saying. I'm not trying to disrespect any of these teams, okay? But that's 6 right there. Like, that I feel pretty good about. Even if you took away the Jags, like the Jags won week 1, they played the Panthers, weren't very good. They took the Bengals to the brink, like fine. Even if you threw that out and you had 5, okay? I feel like you should win those other 5. So where else are you going to go? Well, let's come back to that tough 4-game stretch. You go at Rams, at Bucks, Falcons, at Texans. I mean, look, I don't think you're beating the Rams on a short week on the road. You still won't have George Kittle. You're probably not going to have Brandon Ayuk. Kyle Shanahan has a lot of ownage on Sean McVay in the regular season, so maybe he just masterclass. Maybe Robert Saleh just does his thing. Like, that's possible. He's familiar with Sean McVay. I mean, Robert Saleh, he coached against him when he was here before. Like, there's a chance, but I don't feel good about that game on a short week. When you go to the Bucks, it's not an automatic win. Obviously, Bucks won again last night. Baker's just made us something different, man. He's really gritty, really likable player. But you have the rest advantage because you have 10 days before that game. That's the game. You're getting Kittle back. Everyone's circling that you're going to have Ayuk back. Brock should be back. Demarcus Robinson's playing. Like, you're going to be humming as far as health wise. Again, unless something weird happens, hopefully no big injuries, but like on paper, everyone should be healthy. You'll have had 10 days rest. Like, you should be rocking and rolling in theory. Falcons, man, I'm not like a big Falcons believer. I don't think Minnesota's great. The Falcons are fine. They're good enough that like they should be in the playoff race at the end of the year. But we get them at home on Sunday Night Football. Like, I feel like they should win that game, but it's far from like an automatic W. Okay. And then at the Texans, like, I think that Texans defense flies around like crazy. I don't know what's going on with CJ Stroud. He has not looked good. He had that great touchdown pass last night on the first drive. And then the rest of the game was like pretty hit or miss. Okay. But you're playing in Houston. DeMeco Ryans, that defense is really good. So in those 4 games, can you go 2-2? Let's assume you lose the Rams game. Can you beat the Bucks? Can you beat the Falcons? Yes, you can beat the Falcons, and I think you're definitely favored in that game. You're not going to be favored against the Bucks on the road. And then the Texans, they're 0-2, but that's like pretty, they had to play the Rams, they had to play the Bucks. So like they're not a true 0-2 team, but what do they look like? Can you win 2 of those games? And heck, can you win 3 of those games? But if you win 2 of those games, that would put you at 8, or if you throw out the Jaguars game, that would put you at 7 more wins, so 9 on the season. And then you've got games against a second game against the Rams at home, a game at the Cardinals. You would also have the game at the... Did I already say the Colts? Oh, excuse me. Rams at home, at the Cardinals, at the Colts, and then Seahawks at home. That's like 4 more that none of those feel like we have no chance, obviously, but none of them are gimmies. So all in all, I think you have 5 or 6 automatic dubs that you feel like you should win. That would put you right now. You already have 2 wins. If you got 6, that would put you at 8 wins. Okay, and now you got to find 2 more somewhere. Bucks, Falcons, Texans, one of the Rams games, one of these Cardinals games. I mean, the truth is you could beat the Cardinals this weekend at home. Yeah, I feel good in that game. I don't think Brock's going to play, and I don't think he's going to play because Mac Jones looks so good, so I think they're just going to let Brock sit 1 more. And if Shanahan feels like he can win with Mac this week, he's going to roll with Mac because he wants Brock to be 100%. So, but you could be the Cardinals, you'd be 3-0. And that's not even one of the games that I feel like is an automatic dub. Seahawks at the end of the year, that one's going to be tough, but you get them at home. Rams at home, very winnable, not a short week. And then at the Cardinals, like, I don't know, man. It's hard to see, in my mind, if the injuries come back. Okay, if everyone gets healthy. I'm just like sweating like crazy, guys. This is crazy. It's so hot in my garage. If everyone gets healthy and we have relatively good health going forward, meaning Brock doesn't miss any more games, like, can Kittle just stay and play? Can, does Ayuk come back and is he like 80% of himself? Does Christian not miss more than a game? Then I feel like you should win at least 10 games. And again, 10 games doesn't guarantee you a wild card spot, but it gives you a chance. And shoot, if everyone is healthy, like the game where we should be at full health is the Bucks game. If you get Bucks game on and everyone's healthy and none of your major starters are missing time, which is a big if, but it happened in 2023. We had like nobody missing time. Like, you're competing for the division in my eyes. You are potentially a 12-win, even 13-win team if the ball bounces your way. But in my eyes, get to 10 wins and just see how it falls. And so far, you've really set yourself up to hit that 10-win mark. And if you beat if you beat Arizona and you beat the Jags and you're 4-0, I mean, heck, I don't think you're going to lose 4 in a row to the Rams, Bucks, Falcons, and Texans, but you could. You'd be 4-4, and then you still have games against the Giants, the Panthers, the Browns, the Titans, the Bears, and 5 games that you feel like you should automatically win. Like, you can get to 10 wins, but especially if you win these, if you split the next 2 and you get to 3 wins, but if you win the next 2 and you get to 4 wins, like, you're rocking and rolling and feeling really, really good. So anyway, that's what I got for you today. I just thought it was interesting. Take a look at the schedule. Let me know what you think are automatic wins. Are there any automatic losses? What are your games you're looking forward to the most? And I'll get you a Cardinals preview once I stop sweating. I'll give you a Cardinals preview next time. Things are exciting. It's only Tuesday. Hopefully we get it done this week, but we're 2-0 and it feels great, baby. Feels great, baby. Here we go. Go Niners.